I have to break up with most of my current reads. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I think what it seems like is that I'm in a reading slump, and by truly just right now, I'm going to resolve that today. None of my current reads are hitting on anything, but also look what came in the mail for me today, so we're going to open this together. But I'm going to tell you about what I am currently sampling on my current reads list and why it just has to go, because sometimes your currently reading list can start to feel a little like baggage, and I want to start making an August TBR. I want to start making a fall TBR. So I need my currently reading list to be wiped clean and postponed or DNF'd. We're going to start with a book that's been in this category for over a month now. This is The Lowe Job by Grace Alexander. I told you guys that I was going to try to pick this back up and read it. That didn't happen. The premise of this book seems really interesting and like something that I would enjoy later on. So this could potentially go in the DNF for now category, but it's a modern Pride and Prejudice retelling, stylish debut following a family of women who are thrust into the spotlight in the wake of a scandal and expertly exploit their newfound fame. Perfect for fans of Blue Sisters and Good Material, which is funny because I didn't like either of those. I definitely DNF'd both of them. So maybe that's a sign. I do tend to really like a contemporary fiction though, and one that's funny and daring and wants to do new things, but this is just not it for me right now, like at all. So I would say this is a DNF for now. A DNF for good is Gone Before Goodbye by Reese Witherspoon and Harlan Coben. I don't even know why I picked this up, to be honest, but Chris Pine does narrate it, so I was like, oh, that'll be good. I only listened to about 10% of this, but where it started, the main character or someone related to the main character is like in a hostage war situation and in the medical field, and like bombs are going off and stuff, and then we switched to something else and I was just confused. Chris Pine's voice couldn't save it for me. Then we have Silver Sweet by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is a new release. This came out in August. This is book 2 in the Cobalt Empire following Burn Bright, which is an amazing romance. I loved it. And this is a spin-off of like a spin-off. The Becca twin universe is super big, but it was nice to have a seamless transition from Kiss the Sky. And if you know me, you know that Connor Cobalt is like one of the first book boyfriends when I got back into reading. So I was nervous reading Burn Bright and kind of just the way that she would turn this into a series. Right now I'm not having fun. I don't think I like grumpy, and both of the characters are just grumpy. Tom is working to try to save his band or save his dream of having a band, and the only way to do that is with Phoenix, who he doesn't like. They are, I guess, rivals to lovers would be more of the correct term, but they're both just mean and aggy right now. Now it is only 10% and the book is like 600 pages long. So there is a lot of development that can go on in that time, but I'm not feeling patient enough to see it out. I won't say DNF just yet. I'll probably let it sit for this week or a couple days and then come back to it. But if I keep going right now, I'm just not enjoying it. By the 10% mark in Burn Bright, I was already loving the experience. So it's kind of what I was looking forward to. Also at 10% is Yes Chef by Grace Reilly. Maybe there's nothing wrong with this book at all. Maybe this is a great book. My personal preference right now is that I am very tired of reading about male main characters being alcoholics. Alcoholism is a real thing, absolutely. But my goodness, I've read like 3 books in a row where the male main character was an alcoholic. I don't want to read the same thing I've been reading, but in a kitchen. So you'll be able to come back to the August reading wrap up and see what got read and what got dumped. Now that I've cleared my list, let's start building an August TBR because I'm excited about both of the books that I got in here today. opening for you guys first. 2 books in my order today because I skipped the month of July. Nothing was really speaking to me at the time, but this one is actually from the July picks. This is The Shampoo Effect by Jenny Jackson. I know she wrote, why is it not in here? Pineapple Street. And a lot of people like that, but I did not read Pineapple Street, so this is gonna be my first introduction to her work. When Caroline Lash arrives in Greenhead, Massachusetts, she falls head over heels for Van Whitaker, a fleece-wearing, litter-collecting kayak enthusiast with long, floppy hair and the personality of a border collie. But a border collie is still a dog. Born and raised in this picturesque coastal village, Van runs with the same crowd he did growing up. His ex-girlfriend Bailey, red flag, a beautiful girl who attracts men like moths to a flame, Augusta, old money, horsey, and snobbish, and Fran, surrounded by brothers and sons, too fed up with boys to ever consider marrying one. Together, the group runs wild through the marshes, beaches, and bars of Greenhead, drinking on houseboats, spending long afternoons sunbathing with their children, and playing games the way they always have. But when Bailey discovers that she is pregnant with Van's baby, the delicate balance of the group's friendship is thrown off. Soon, Caroline is cast out of the circle, and what she does next is a potent mix of fury and heartbreak, exposes long-held secrets, and works the entire town of Greenland into a lather. Dizzyingly funny, sexy, and as juicy as it is astute. The Shampoo Effect is a story of late-night parties, early mornings with small children, the dawn of midlife, and a group of old friends finally growing up despite all their best efforts to the contrary. I think I'm gonna like this. It sounds messy. It sounds right up my alley. That reminded me of why I picked this read, so I'm excited to read that one. And then my second pick is Meet Me in the Garden by Nina LaCour. This one seems like it's gonna be a little heavier, maybe a little more sad. This one may be sad too, we'll see. Sweeping family saga, an intimate story of forbidden love, and a profound mediation on self-discovery. New Orleans, 1944, Odette is the youngest of the 3 honoree sisters, glamorous and admired in their Creole community. But while her sisters are content to be wives and mothers, Odette wants something else. It is only with her beloved cousin Delphine that Odette can share her secret. She is in love with a woman and she longs to be an artist. Delphine has a secret lover too, a white man. Ooh. In the hidden garden they're discovered, Odette and Daphne dream of futures full of passion and freedom. But 5 years later, Odette's life is nothing like what she planned. She's a widowed mother living in Los Angeles, and she and Delphine, who is passing as white, have spiraled away from each other. When Delphine reaches a breaking point, Odette must make a shattering choice to try to hold her family together. Profound and expansive, a story of love and longing, the art of motherhood, friendship, and desire. Meet Me in the Garden is a decade-spanning tour de force inspired by the author's family, and tracing the history of the Great Migration. It's been a while since I've been this excited about some Book of the Month picks, so I'll definitely come back with many reviews of these because I smell a 5-star read out of one or both of these for sure. Thank you guys for watching this video. I cannot believe that we are already in August. So time is running away from us. Make sure that you like the video, that you are subscribed to the channel so that you always know when I'm posting really fun, nice videos. Have you read any of these books, the ones that were on my TBR? Should I DNF them? Should I finish them? What are your thoughts? Everywhere that you can find me, like Instagram, Goodreads, TikTok, is in the description down below. A code for my Book of the Month is also down there if you want to get your first book for $5. And until the next video comes along, have an August recommendation prepared for my TBR, please and thanks. Bye.